Okay, so this is your news update for the early part of the day, if you will, depending upon when you're watching this video. We're going to talk about what's going on in crypto and talk about why crypto is down and look at a few specific ones. But ultimately, I make these videos for a very simple reason. I want to help you navigate crypto and just help you to know what the heck's going on, help keep you motivated and in the know so you can make more money and manage risk and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, please tell the algorithm that we are here. So from a news standpoint and what's going on in crypto, it's pretty much a very simple message. Risk, uncertainty. Okay. Crypto's down about 2.7%. And you know what? I didn't see on Friday, where did the stock market close? Because that is relevant to our discussion. Yeah. So the stock market on Friday closed down 336 and the NASDAQ closed down 195. And this was directly correlated to an event. And by the way, I think that crypto fared a lot better, didn't get hit nearly as bad. Is that on Friday, yesterday, in the last 24 hours, we got another inflation report, and it's called the PCE. And this is one of the key ones that the government looks at to see if inflation is cooling off. And it is inflation that is the centerpiece story of crypto, and inflation impacts crypto, period, end of story, drop the mic, walk off the stage. It's inflation and the fear that it created and the uncertainty that it created, and the government's battling it, and all the reports that we get every month, and is the speculation, and are we going to raise it to this or not? It's the seven interest rate hikes that we had in 2022. By the way, side note, that has never happened before, ever in the history of time. Yes, you heard me right. Okay. Uncertainty. That's the key. And so that's the big crypto news update for you, is that we are going to be here for a while. It ain't good news. I apologize for that. Don't shoot the messenger kind of thing. But it's one of those deals where you need to know what's going on, right? And so the PCE report came out and basically said at the end of the day that inflation is not going down as much as we would want it to, expect it to, and it's created uncertainty. Okay. And uncertainty means you're going to see this. Uncertainty means you're going to see that going down. You're going to see that going down. You're going to see these red numbers. That's what uncertainty creates. Because think about it, it's real simple. If there's uncertainty in a market, crypto stocks, what happens? A lot of people go, I'm taking my money and going home, right? I'm going to exit the market. I'm going to move into a stablecoin position. I'm going to move into get out of crypto in general, whatever that, person is saying to them, to their proverbial self. But that's what creates uncertainty, creates that. And that's the news. That's the update. That's what you need to know. We are going to be here for a while, because here's the key. We get another big inflation report, the CPI, the Consumer Price Index report, around middle of March, probably around March 14th, March 15th. Okay. All eyes are going to be on that. Then the FOMC, the Federal Reserve FOMC meeting, happens on March 21st and 22nd. And that's the biggie. What are they going to do? What are they not going to do? Before we had this month, because earlier this month, we had a hotter than expected jobs report. We had the CPI report that we got earlier this month, showed that inflation was not cooling as much as we would want it. And then yesterday, we got the PCE report that basically said the same thing. All of the three of these reports added up create a situation where it's not looking that good. It's not looking like inflation is going away as fast as we would want, expect, and hope for. That's the problem, which creates uncertainty, fear, and doubt, which ultimately leads to those March events that I just told you about, that FOMC meeting. What are they going to do? They're probably going to raise interest rates now 50 basis points. We were expecting a 25 because we thought that it was looking pretty good. It's not. It's not cooling off. That's your news. What does that mean to you at the end of the day? What does it mean to you when you see these reds? Well, it depends on what your plan is, depending on what your strategy is, depending on what your objectives are, right? What are you trying to do? Are you a long-term holder, or are you just, hey, I've bought my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, my Cardano, my Polygon, my Shiba Inu, whatever it is. I bought it. I'm good. I'm holding, and I'm going to wait it out. And I'm just going to I'm going to look down the road for those down the road returns. If that's kind of who you are, which is kind of mostly who I am, I do some swing trading along the way, but I'm basically a long-term buy and hold kind of guy. if you're kind of that way and you have a plan and you know what your cost is, you know what your profit targets are, this is just a minor road bump. I'm not minimizing the devastation and things that have happened in 22. I'm just simply saying that if you're looking at it with a multi-year view, then, you know, it's just this too shall pass, as my grandfather and my father both used to say. Anyway, food for thought. Thanks for your time. I'll see you. Go make some money. Bye.